Hello, welcome in. I'm glad you're here. My name is Jennifer, and this is Earth, Wind, and Fire Tarot. Today I'm here to do a pick a card reading. We are here today to take a look and see what we need to change our perspective on. What area of our life do we need to take a different look at, flip it upside down on its head, and see it from a different perspective? So that's what we're going to take a look at today. You can pick your piles. I've got pile 1, Pile 2. Pile 1 is with the Light Seers Tarot. Pile 2 is with the Pulp Tarot. And Pile 3 is with the After Tarot. And then I've got the timestamps in the description, so you should be able to fast forward to the reading that you choose. So again, Pile 1, Pile 2, Pile 3. Take your pick and we'll get started. All right. Hello, Pile 1. Here we are. So like I said, we're going to take a look and see what is it time to get a different perspective on. So let's take a look here. So Spirit, for this collective, Pile 1, what is it time to get a new perspective on? Please show us the cards we need to see. What is it time to get a new perspective on? King of Pentacles. This could be a boss, a husband, father figure, teacher, mentor. This is somebody who owns a business or is wealthy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. The King of Pentacles. Somebody who is grounded and established. So like I said, it could be a boss. It could, I'll get some clarifiers. It could also be taking a look at your own stability, at your own abundance, getting a new perspective on what that looks like for you, on your house, your home, your health, all the things of the material world. All right, so getting a new perspective on the King of Pentacles. What's crossing the King of Pentacles? The Nine of Swords. Yeah, you are very, this is a card of sleepless nights, Nine of Swords. You're really up in your head about this, King of Pentacles. You definitely need to gain a new perspective. So, okay, so what do we know about this king? What is he? Oh, Temperance. This must be, the Temperance card is a card of balance. See how he's got the two orbs that he's kind of like almost in the infinity, similar to a Two of Pentacles, but the wings of the angel behind him is protected, divine. It's alchemy. This is as within, so without, as above, so below. This is having your inside world reflect in your outside world. What we know about this situation is that it needs to be brought back into balance in a major way. There's something very much so out of balance about this situation, and we need to bring it into balance. Okay, so tell me, what's the recent past with this King of Pentacles? What is the recent past? Devil. Obsession. That's an obsessive energy. This is this is, wow. This is, look at this. This is having like the angels on your shoulder. You got the angel of light and the angel of darkness on your shoulder. Which one are you going to pick? In the recent past, it's been this angel of darkness. And what we know is that you need to bring balance to this situation. So, wow. Ooh, okay. Okay. You're worried that it's going to be a missed opportunity. Hold on. Let's take a look here. You're really up in your head about this. All right. So what is the underlying energy for this situation? What is the underlying energy for this situation? Lovers. Knew it. Wow. These are some major arcanas in this. Yeah, this is a lover situation. All right. So show me a card for the near future. What's upcoming in this connection? Queen of Cups. Okay, that's promising. That is you embodying what's true to your heart. It's a card of intuition. But it's also a card, you know your value. You know that you are loving and compassionate and kind. Yeah, this is where you're bringing it. Yeah, that's right. That's right. If this King of Pentacles has you feeling like you're in this Nine of Swords energy, bringing balance back to that is going to be you stepping into your Queen of Cups energy, the embodiment of your heart. All right, let me take a look here. So show me a card for the collective. Where's the collective's energy in all of this? Ace of Pentacles. So you're at a place where you're open to planting seeds. You're open to you want to accept the opportunity. You're in a place of wanting a solid offer. Either you're willing to give an offer or you're wanting an offer. You want a solid offer, not some wishy-washy, something leaving you having sleepless nights. Yeah, wishy-washy with competition. Right, no. Okay, so what's your surrounding energy? What's the surrounding energy for the collective? Strength. Love that. I love that. Yes, standing in your power. This is strength. This is taming the ego, being graceful, knowing your worth, standing in your power, having the strength. Yes. There's that infinity symbol again. All right, so what is the hopes and fears of the collective at this time? Four of Swords. Healing. Rest, retreat, healing. Getting some rest. Taking a nap. You know? I mean, look, she looks so cozy. She's like in her nest, taking a nap, resting, mending her heart. All right, and what's the big outcome? What's the big outcome to this situation? The Wheel of Fortune, number 10, completion. Yeah. Okay, so this is, okay, Wheel of Fortune is going to spin. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Yeah, that's the song. All right, so this is, but then on the bottom of this deck is showing the page of, oh, I wanted one other card. What advice? What's the advice the collective needs to have regarding this King of Pentacles? Eight of Pentacles. Work. Put the work in. Let me get another card. What's the advice for this collective regarding this King of Pentacles? Eight of Pentacles, Five of Swords. One more card, please. Nine of Swords. No risk, no reward. That's what's coming to my mind when I see these cards. Page of Cups still on the bottom of the deck, which is that pay attention to the signs of the universe. Open your heart up to your intuition. Okay. I'm going to find some clarifiers for this message here because I just feel like I need them. So for these, bingo. No? Here, we'll go right away. Okay, we'll go right away. Let's get these clarifiers. Oh, Ace of Cups, Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Huh. Love yourself after feeling guilty. You know, if you're feeling a little guilt, shame, or remorse over a situation, put that energy into some self-love, self-care. Show yourself that you're lovable by treating yourself in a loving way. All right. So why is this King of Pentacles? What is the, I mean, what? Yeah. Let's see. What is it with this King of Pentacles? Tell me. Seven of Cups, Ten of Cups. Oh, he's treating you like an option when you want the ten of, you want everything. No wonder you're feeling all Nine of Swords. He's treating you like an option, but you want the real deal. All right. And that's leaving you in this Nine of Swords energy. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. Yeah, competition, Five of Wands, Five of Wands, Two of Wands. You're fighting with yourself whether you should just move forward. This is like this should I stay or should I go energy, and you're fighting yourself over it. Like you're this mental prison. I mean, the Nine of Swords is the anxiety card. All of these crows just cawing in your, like, the sleepless nights, you know, and just unable to. I mean, look at her sorrow, and I mean, just unable to figure it out. I mean, this is, and then you've got this Five of Wands, Two of Wands. Just this, how are you gonna move forward? It's not even a should I stay or should I go. It's just like, how in the world am I able to move forward from this? Oh. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to get a new perspective on that. Okay. Tell me, okay, so what we know is that things need to come into balance. And what we know is temperance. So tell me about temperance. This is also guardian angel card. Tell me about temperance. We've got the Knight of Swords, guardian angel, knight in shining armor, and the Nine of Pentacles. Don't rush. Don't rush the alchemy. In order to get to the abundance, you have to allow the universe to catch up with your head. Slow down to catch up with God. Slow down to catch up with God so that you make the right moves towards your abundance. Okay. So the previous energy from the recent past, ooh, ouch, is showing justice and the Four of Cups. Just popped right on out with that Devil card. The Four of Cups is a card of like restless, irritable, discontent, not seeing opportunities. And the Justice card is the card of karma. It's kind of like the sword of truth brings the scales of justice, balances the scales of justice. So it's like, get all the information you can get before you make a choice. Oh, wow. You kept getting more research. You didn't think that he was that bad. You kept getting more research. The karma. Karma's a... All right. Truth will out. Truth will out. All right. So the underlying energy is that you are in a lover's connection with this King of Pentacles. So tell me more about this. Coming to an... Yeah, the lover's connection came to an end. Oh, what's this card? Is it quickly? Oh. What other... There's the Strength card again. Okay, so we've got clarifying the lovers as the underlying energy is the Ten of Swords, card of endings. Endings for new beginnings. And then also the Eight of Wands, which is a card of communication, concentrated effort, direction, moving forward. So the underlying energy is, I think you're trying to end this connection and move forward. I think you're trying to get out of this connection. I don't think this King of Pentacles is what you think he is, and I think you're trying to get out of it. All right. So in the near future, we've got you showing up as the Queen of Cups. Or we've got Queen of Cups energy. Let me just say that. We've got Queen of Cups energy in the near future. Tell me about this, please. There's that Nine of Swords again. And the Queen of Swords, yeah. Yeah, you're going to make sure to stay balanced in your emotions and getting out of this Nine of Swords energy. That's where you're going to gain your new perspective. You're going to get a new perspective because you're going to be slicing and dicing. You're going to take that Queen of Swords energy and combine it with that Queen of Cups energy, and you're going to understand your heart better than you've ever understood it before. You are going, yeah, and it's going to be able to take away the anxiety that you're feeling over here. Yeah, that's how you're gaining your new perspective. You're going to take that sword and you're going to slice and dice that heart, and you are going to understand it at a whole new level than you've ever understood it before. Calculated risk. Okay. All right. So your energy is the Ace of Pentacles. You're showing up as either wanting a solid opportunity. You want to plant seeds for growth. So there's that Ace of Pentacles. Came back out with it. Oh my gosh. Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. And this Strength and Ace of Swords wanted to come out before, and it just came out again. So obviously it wants to be out in this reading. So we will bring it out. So you're in this energy. Yeah, you are in the place of wanting a solid opportunity. You got the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. You got the Strength card clarifying this, which is also in your surrounding energy. So you have Ace, Ace, Strength, Strength right here together in your energy. You are so strong in who you are. You are so strong in what you know you deserve. And you know you don't have any doubt about it. For the Eight of Swords to come up with the Strength twice and the Ace of Pentacles twice, this is like this. You don't have any doubts. This Eight of Pentacles the Eight of Swords might as well be in the reverse, basically, because Ace, Ace, Strength, Strength, no way. You are being given so many divine opportunities. And with each one, you have the strength to walk through the doorway closer and closer to your abundance. Wow. That's amazing. All right. And look at, oh my gosh, there's the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of this deck, which is right here. Talking about focusing on your skills, taking a calculated risk. Okay. Tell me about this Strength card in your surrounding energy. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. I love that. Knight of Pentacles. Yes. Yes, girl. Yes, Queen. Look at you. You are working towards Empress status, my friend. Yes, you are. You've got the Queen of Swords out here, the Queen of Cups out here, and now the Queen of Pentacles. You are so in tune with being nurturing, with taking care of yourself, your health, your abundance, your nurturing in your home space. You have a solid foundation within which to thrive. A solid foundation of stability. The Queen of Pentacles is also very much so in nature, very like you might be having, you might be noticing that animals notice you. Animals are attracted to you. And you've also all this Pentacle energy, and you've got the Knight of Pentacles, which means that you are slowly and steadily, methodically working towards your goals. You are made a plan for yourself, and you are solidly working towards this plan for yourself. You are planting seeds, you are allowing them to grow, you are nurturing them, and you have the strength of perseverance. Yours, excuse me. That's beautiful energy. All right, so your hopes and fears is this healing. Tell me more about the Four of Swords. Yeah, that's the truth. Ace of Swords. Healing, honesty, integrity. One more card for the Four of Swords. Yeah. What did I just say? Empress. What did I just say? Look at you. Look at you. You beautiful, beautiful Empress, you. Attractive and creative. Nurturing, mothering. Receiving, open to receive. Gentle. The Empress, she's such a beautiful, creative force. The feminine, divine feminine. Beautiful. All right, well, we've got your outcome as the wheel. Tell me about this wheel. Where's fortune going to land for the collective? Wow! Holy Moses! You're going from a super big transformation into the sun. Holy crap. I just posted a reading, so you might want to check it out. It is, the reading is called What Do I Need to Take Action Towards at This Time, or something like that. And the card for that is the Sun card. So you're moving in a direction of a transformation towards your happiness. Check out that reading. There might be some messages in there for you as well. This is your outcome. The Wheel of Fortune, the Death card, and the Sun card. You are, holy Moses. You need to go, don't need to, this King of Pentacles, you need to get a new perspective on him, because you are moving forwards. You don't need that confusion and nonsense. Look at that. Holy Moses. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Calculated risk. Get out of that situation. Move forward. Look at this on the bottom of the deck. The Four of Wands. Move forward. Get to that next level of stability. Create the boundaries within which you can thrive. That's beautiful. Wow, I'm so excited. This is such lovely energy. Well, I do hope this was helpful. Pile number one, group number one, I do hope this was helpful, and that there are messages within this that resonated, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Let me know in the comments where this clicks with your story. I'd love to hear it. All right, with that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. All right, hello there, pile two. Welcome in. Let's see what the tarot has to say for us today. All right, so the question today is, what is it that this collective needs to gain a new perspective on? Pile 2, what does this collective need to gain a new perspective on? Ooh, the Star. The Star is a card of healing. I also see the Star as what direction you're going in, like your North Star. The Star is like those long-term hopes and wishes that you have. And like if you use those, use that long-term wish as your guiding light, then all of the decisions that you make pointing you towards that star. So, you know, if something comes up when you're weighing your options, you make the choice that will lead you to this star. So that's what we're seeing here. So you need to change your perspective on how you're getting to your long-term wishes. So let's take a look. What is crossing the star? The Two of Cups. So you're wanting to get into alignment with a relationship. You're looking for a connection. Okay. Coming into alignment with another person. All right. Show me, what do we know about this? What do we know about this situation? The Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles, pages are messengers. I also see the Page of Pentacles as a card of manifestation, like at the beginning stages. You know, it's like putting, you know, having a goal in mind. You know, the Page of Pentacles is having a goal in mind. So that makes sense with the star here at the center of the reading, because that's that long-term hopes and wishes. So what do we know about the recent past with this goal that you have in mind for the collective? What does the recent past show? The recent past, you've been walking away from what's not serving you anymore. That's beautiful. That's great energy. Okay. And what is the underlying energy for this situation? The Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is being open-hearted. It is being open to the impossible. The Page of Cups also talks about intuition, being able to recognize and see the signs from the universe to direct you on your path. So that's something you've been cultivating. You've been cultivating your intuition. Okay, I love that. All right, and so, oh my. Wheel of Fortune, lovely. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so what energy is coming up in the near future for this situation? The Ten of Cups. Ooh, that's great. Okay. I'm going to scoot these over just a little bit because I want to do the Celtic cross up the side here. Okay, so you're going to be moving into Ten of Cups energy. Okay, so maybe you need to gain. Oh, okay, let me see. Where's the collective at right now? I feel like maybe you need to gain a new perspective as far as your emotional maturity, how far you've come in the journey. Like, I don't think maybe that you're seeing how far you've come. I think that you're still in Page energy, but you're in King energy. Yeah, that's what you need to gain a new perspective on. And what? Yeah, transformation. You've done a huge transformation in your life. You've become established in your new way of being, and I don't think you realize how far you've come. What are your hopes and fears? What's this collective's hopes and fears? The Seven of Cups. I think that means that you want to stay open to the possibilities. You want to stay open to the possibilities. And not be like clingy. You don't want to hold on to anything too tight. Okay. Holding things loosely. Ace of Cups is where you're going to end up. Ace of Cups. This is a brand new beginning with your heart in your heart space. Overflowing. Overflowing in your heart space. Once you gain this new perspective, oh, oh. On the bottom of the deck is the Emperor. This card wanted to come out at the same time when the Star card came out. I mean, you're in alignment with a beautiful love relationship. Okay, I'm going to clarify these. We're going to clarify these. Oh my gosh. On the bottom of this deck is also the Ace of Cups. This is the Strange World Tarot that I'm using. Ace of Cups. You're moving into a place of just complete, open-hearted, emotional overwhelm. Like you're just going to be so overflowing in your heart space once you gain this new perspective on this connection that you have. On this where you're, okay, all right, well, let's clarify these. Okay, so gaining a new perspective on the Star. Long-term hopes, wishes, guiding light. What is this Star card for this collective? The Magician. Yeah, you manifested this. What else for the Star card? The Knight of Pentacles. It's been slow. Maybe that's why you're not seeing it, because it's been slow moving. But you've manifested this. This Two of Cups energy. Okay, beautiful. Tell me about this Two of Cups. Tell me about this Two of Cups, this sweetness. With the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I mean, Emperor, that's fire energy as well. Four of Wands, yeah, you've manifested this connection with the King of Wands. And you, I mean, Four of Wands, I mean, this is a soulmate connection. This is alignment. This 11-11, the Four of Wands. This is creating the foundation for a connection in which to thrive. Oh, see, that's, yeah, you're there. You did. All right, so what do we know? We know the Page of Pentacles, which I said was manifestation. You have the Magician. You think you're at Page of Pentacles, you're at Magician status. This being clarified by the Four of Pentacles. You held the vision. You held tight to the vision. And you defended your position. You were strategic in how you did it. Now, here, hold. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Stayed open to the possibilities. Five of Swords. This is, taking risks. Here, my cat needs to come inside. Give me a second. Come on, come on. Okay. Yeah, you held tight to your vision. And the Five of Swords, you took risks. Some of them, you didn't think that were great risks. That, nobody came out a winner. But you did it. But anyway, holding on to the vision and fighting anybody that told you otherwise. Yeah, that's what I see. All right, so in the recent past, we've got the Eight of Cups. Tell me about this Eight of Cups for the collective, please. Walking away from what's no longer serving you. Seven of Wands. Yeah, throwing up those boundaries. Throwing up those boundaries. You know what? Ace of Swords, that's correct. That is the truth. Yep. You only want people with integrity in your life. Throwing up boundaries. Standing in your truth. Walking away from what's not serving you. Heck yes. I love that energy. Yeah. All right. So the underlying energy here is the Page of Cups. So this, I said, was kind of nurturing your intuition, being open to the possibilities. Yeah. Hierophant. Now that kind of came out, and I would say that I think that you've been a little unconventional when it comes to your intuition development. Six of Cups in the reverse. Like you aren't, you, I think that you are, like, I don't think that you drew on your childhood religious upbringing. I think that you were unconventional in your development of your intuition. Maybe you got into tarot. Maybe you got into, like, if you were born and raised in a Christian household, maybe you kind of gravitated more towards some Buddhism or some Native American spirituality, or, the Upanishads, or, whatever speaks to you, whatever resonates in your heart. But I don't think that it was conventional to your upbringing. Okay. Which maybe makes you feel like you're kind of on the outside. Maybe that's why you don't realize how far you've come, because you don't really have a gauge to measure it against compared to, what other people in your community, look like. Maybe it looks different for you than it looks like for everybody else. So we've got you moving into the Ten of Cups energy. Oh, goodness. They flipped right away, didn't they? With the Page of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So get excited. The Page of Wands is getting excited. It's a new adventure. It's the start of something new. Yeah, the start of something new. And the Queen of Pentacles is a very grounded and nurturing queen. She is abundant. See, you had this Page of Pentacles over here that was, keeping their eye on the prize, staying focused on that. You see this queen, she is holding that close. Now she has it. She has it with her. And she holds it and she nurtures it. She knows how to work with that energy now. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Very mothering, the queen. She's very nurturing. When I see the Queen of Pentacles, I think of it as like she invests in the nest. That kind of queen. All right. Now we've got your energy is showing up as the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is a very balanced and mature emotional energy. Balanced and mature in their emotions. Tell me, why is the King of Cups showing up for the collective? Page of Swords. Get one more card. Seven of Swords. You do a lot of your research in secret. The work that you do on yourself, you don't tell people. Like, you might be in this loving energy, but you have very secretive thoughts about, maybe that's because over here, like I said, you feel like an outsider with how you've developed your intuition and things. Like, you don't feel like you're part of the crowd. So maybe that's why you feel like you show up in public as this King of Cups energy, but secretly you're very curious. You're so much a seeker of information, a student. And you kind of keep this to yourself. Like, you have this, like, look at the contrast between these two cards. You show up in the world looking like the King of Cups, this bold, vibrant, loving, mature, but secretly with the Seven of Swords, like, you feel like this, you feel like an imposter. You need to gain a new perspective. That's why. You've gone through the transformation. Tell me about this Death card. The Five of Wands and the Empress. Yeah, you fought to get here. The Five of Wands is, I mean, look at that. It's a battle. There's a battle raging. It's like plunder. You've gone into the depths of your spirit. You fought your devil. You fought those devils down inside of you and have emerged in Empress energy. This is attractive, creative, nurturing, open to receive energy, which makes sense. I mean, you've got Queen of Pentacles here. I mean, this is where you have to gain a new perspective if you're feeling like an imposter. But you've got a beautiful, aligned connection that you've manifested in. You've been setting boundaries up and living in your honest truth, walking away from what's not serving you. You've been manifesting and holding on to the vision and not letting anybody distract you. You've gained insight into your own abilities to talk to spirit. It says be in touch with your intuition, you know, and you're moving into 10 of Cups energy with, I mean, this new adventure where you're going to be stable and abundant and full of, like, all the cups are filled, 10 of Cups. But you still feel like this Page of Swords in secret. You're this beautiful, abundant King of Cups energy, and in secret, you feel like the Page of Swords. And it's a mask you're wearing. You feel like this King of Cups is a mask. But you've done the work. You've battled the demons. You've done the transformation. All right, in your hopes and fears, you've got the 7 of Cups. Tell me about this for this collective. 9 of Cups. Yeah, keeping your options open towards your wish fulfillment. One more card, please, for the 7 of Cups. No, that's 3 cards. Just 1 card, please. Three of Swords. Yeah. You've learned to hold things loosely as you work towards your wish fulfillment. You've dissected your heart. And you hold things loosely because you don't want to break your heart again. You don't want to break your own heart. And so you're trying to set yourself up for success and not failure by holding things loosely, keeping your options open as you work towards your wish fulfillment. Now, I don't think that that's options like in love necessarily. I think this is just options in where you believe your emotional fulfillment will come from. And that includes friendships, that includes creative endeavors, anything that kind of moves you is what we're looking at here. And your 9 of Cups is just kind of, 9 of Cups is like living in the energy that you once prayed for, you know, getting to that wish fulfillment place, that personal wish fulfillment, you know, bucket list type stuff, you know. So I love that for you. So that's what you're working towards, keeping your options open. I mean, keeping like holding things loosely as you move towards your wish fulfillment so that you don't break your own heart. All right. And then because we've got the outcome, this long-term outcome as the Ace of Cups. I mean, you are going to be overflowing in love and emotion. Tell me about this Ace of Cups for this collective, please. Queen of Wands. There you go. Divine counterparts with the King of Wands and the Hermit. It's just Virgo energy. But that's also, you know, knowing as I said, you've dissected your heart. You know, you've done the internal work on the inside so that you're able to share the love with those around you. Queen of Wands, she is vibrant and beautiful. She knows what she wants and she goes after it. Yeah, you've been resilient as you've been working towards your fortune. I just got 9 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. That's why you are having a hard time seeing it, because it's taken so long. It's been a long journey. Collaborating with oh my gosh, I got the 3 of Pentacles and the High Priestess just popped out. You're working hand in hand with your higher power, High Priestess. You're working in tandem. You're made a plan. You got a blueprint, and you just do it. You pray, you speak, you include your higher power with your decision making. You collaborate with your higher power, and it keeps you moving forward. I mean, there's the Eight of Cups again, walking away from what's not so. And she's, higher power. He's the one that helps you know what it's time to walk away from. Wow. Well, this is beautiful. All right, so that's what I've got for you today. I hope this was helpful. If this was Chariot moving forward, if this was helpful, I would love if you would just go ahead and like the video, make a comment down below, let me know where it's reaching you in your story. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, this is for pile 3. Welcome in. The question today again is, what does pile 3, what does this collective need to gain a new perspective on? We'll go ahead and get some cards out here, and then after that we'll get the clarifiers. I'm doing a Celtic cross reading today. So let's get started. Oh, so this collective needs to get a new perspective on taking a leap of faith. Starting a new adventure. Okay, great. Let's see. What do we know about this? What do we know about the Fool card? Okay. Yeah, Two of Wands. Making plans to go to travel. To go out into the world. Should I stay or should I go now? Okay. So then what do we see in the recent past? We've got the Three of Cups. That's a card of celebration. It's a card of getting together with friends, hanging out, going out. What's the underlying energy for this reading? The underlying energy. The Page of Wands. Yeah, starting a new adventure. Wow, that's amazing. Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, making sure you're setting your priorities straight, getting your priorities straight. All right, so what do we show coming up in the near future? What do we show coming up in the near future? The Queen of Pentacles. That's a card of, you get the rabbit. See the rabbit? The Queen of Pentacles, though, she is an abundant and nurturing queen. She's stable. She's healthy, wealthy, and wise, this queen. She has a solid foundation on her feet. She's very grounded, very earthy. This is an energy where, kind of like Snow White, you know what I mean? Like where the animals want to come and hang out with her. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So that's some nice, abundant, grounded energy. So let's see. My queen, what's your energy today? Where does this collective's energy at today in this reading? The Lovers, which wanted to come out before, but you got the Lovers card. And you got this card of two people making decisions about the future. And you need a new perspective on taking this leap of faith. Oh my gosh, in the bottom of the deck, the King of Pentacles. There's your divine counterpart. All right. Interesting. So we've got your energy as the Lovers. So that's a place of connection. It's also a place of making a decision. She has this sword of truth hanging over these two, and they have to choose. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, now let me just do a little, we got to do a little finger thingy here, but look at this. Okay, so I've got them covered. Okay, see the card? If you see on his side, this side over here, he's got fire around behind him on the tree, fire sign. And her, if you look behind her, she has got the earth, air, earth sign. So this looks like, to me, fire sign, earth sign, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, or Emperor, Empress, divine counterparts. Anyway, and the snake between them. I mean, I understand it's Adam and Eve in the garden, but anyway, this is a choice to be made. You're in a place of decision. You have a big choice. You have a big choice to make. Oops, here. And what's the collective surrounding energy? I mean, yeah, you got a big choice to make on whether you're going to take a leap of faith with this person. And your surrounding energy is the Death card. This is the card of death and transformation. Allowing things to end that need to end, but the beginning of something new. Things need to end to begin so that new things can begin. So, what is the collective's hopes and fears when it comes to this? Four of Pentacles. This is an odd Four of Pentacles, you see? It's like the Death card. Oh, holding on too tight will put a death to the connection. Hopes and fears. Okay, so you don't want to be clingy. You're worried about being clingy. Yeah, you're a devil. That's your shadow side. Okay. Okay. All right. So what is the outcome? We're going to get some clarifiers. What's the outcome for this collective? The Page of Pentacles. Keep your eye on the prize. Stay focused on your goal. Stay focused on what's important. Yeah, because you've got this Queen of Pentacles also staying focused on what's important energy in the near future. And on the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups. This is a card of illusion and confusion, but it's also a card of brainstorming and figuring out. So there was a Seven of Cups, Four of Pentacles combination that came out in pile number 2's reading. So there may be a message in that reading for you if you care to go back to look at it. That's up to you. But anyway, it was kind of like hold loosely to your options. No, don't hold tightly to your options. That kind of thing. Two of Pentacles, again, prioritizing what's important. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get some clarifiers. Oh, Jennifer. All right, before we do that, I forgot to do something. I can't believe I forgot to do this part. But we're going to do it now. And it's just going to be that way. This is how Spirit wants it. This is how Spirit's going to get it. We need to cover with what is crossing the Fool. What is crossing the Fool? Eight of Pentacles. Taking a leap of faith to put the work in. There's the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck, but I'm going to leave this Seven of Cups because that's where I had it. It was our closing energy. So just both of those, I guess, will be the right thing to do. Seven of Cups, King of Cups, Two of Cups, right. So hold loosely on your options and stay balanced in your emotions and you'll come into alignment. Okay. Okay. Clarifiers. Let's find out what this leap of faith is about. There's the Temperance card. Okay. All right, Spirit, can you please clarify these messages for this collective for their highest and greatest good only? We are grateful for your divine direction and protection. Okay, we're taking a leap of faith on a new adventure. It's being crossed by work. Honing your craft, putting the work in. Okay, so leap of faith. What are we taking a leap of faith on? Devil card. One card, please. There it is. So we've got the Fool card being clarified by the Devil and the Five of Wands. The Devil card is a card of obsession. It's also a card like your shadow side, things that can hold you back from your goals. The Moon card, yeah. Fear of the unknown. Yeah, the Five of Wands is letting your fears get the better of you. Five of Wands is competition. It's also a card of like mental battles. Because the Wands are card, like the fire is like your spirit, right? So Five Wands, Five of Fire, it's like you might, you've got some internal battles that are coming up. And that's coming from your shadow side, your devil energy, that are preventing you from taking this leap of faith. Clarify, what's the devil? Clarify the devil. Nine of Swords, yeah. Got all this anxiety. What about the devil? All this anxiety about doing it right, about making sure that it's just right. Hierophant. That it's conventional. Whatever this work is that you're doing. This is a new skill that you're learning. Let's see, let me find out. Okay, what's the Eight of Pentacles about for this collective? Yeah, something that you're bringing in. You've been manifesting this, putting the work in. Queen of Swords. Yeah, the Queen of Swords cuts through any nonsense. She is very smart, wise, discerning. So you've been doing it. You've been real smart about this. You've been manifesting this, bringing it in. You've been real smart about this project you're working on, this skill. You've been doing the research, learning. Yeah. So okay. What we know about this is the Two of Wands. So this is making plans for the future. Making decisions about the future. Yeah, the scales of justice, karma. Truth brings balance. Getting all the facts before you make a decision. Okay, one more card. Two of Wands, please. Two of Wands. And the Eight of Cups, yeah. Staying balanced with your decision making, getting all the information before you make a decision, walking away from what's not serving you, karma. We know that. Okay, so this is what you've been doing. You've been that's what I said, you've been real smart about it. Real smart about what you've been doing. In the recent past, I show you the Three of Cups. What's the Three of Cups in the recent past? The celebration energy. What is this? Five of Swords. Celebration after feeling defeated. Knight of Wands. Getting your groove back. Knight of Wands is a passionate knight. Dances to the beat of his own drum. Follows his passions, but can be wishy-washy. But it is getting your groove back. After feeling defeated, you've gotten out. You started getting out and dating. Knight of Wands, Three of Cups. Yeah, you can put yourself out there. All right, good. Okay. So now you're making decisions, better decisions, though. You're being smart about taking a leap of faith with somebody. Oh. Wait, with somebody? Not necessarily, because you're in a place of making a choice. This doesn't feel like a love reading. This feels like you're working on this is something you're working on. Eight of Pentacles. It's either like you've either been going like you're putting the work into something that has to do with your health, wealth, finances, stability, work, skills, like that kind of thing. So it's like making sure that you're getting your homework done every night, or it's making sure that you're going to the gym, 3 times a week or whatever you say you do. It's making sure that you put the effort into your meditation practice. It's whatever skill, or, doing your tarot practice, whatever it is that have been working on is what we're talking about in this reading today, and that you need to gain a new perspective on, because apparently you're doing a lot better at it than you think you are without taking this leap of faith. So, because you manifested this in and you've done it in a real smart way, been really balanced with with your decision making, walking away from what's not serving you. So the underlying energy is, the Page of Wands, which is getting excited about a new adventure, getting fresh start, excitement, curiosity, flirtiness. Like if you were out here, gotten your groove back, this is like a card of being flirty with people. The Star and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. This is a new adventure using your long-term hopes, wishes, and dreams as your navigation of where you need to invest your time, energy, and effort. And what is the star? What is the collective working towards? Two of Cups. Alignment with what? Alignment with what? Two of Wands. It's this card right here. Two of Cups, Two of Wands. It feels like that. Making these decisions from being aligned with your heart. So you know what to invest in. Making decisions in alignment with your heart, with your long-term hopes, wishes, and fears. Hopes and wishes, not fears. So you know what to invest your time in. Okay, I like that. Oh, look at that. The Queen of Pentacles just popped out again. Double confirmation. In the near future, we got the Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles in the near future. This is abundance. This is healthy. Four of Wands. This is stability. This is creating an environment within which you can thrive. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been keeping your eye on that prize. You've been keeping your eye on the prize. So staying focused on what's important. And you're going to be reaping the rewards. And be, living in the energy in which you created for yourself. So the collective is showing up as the Lovers. This is the choice. What is this about? Four of Pentacles. That's in your hopes and fears. And the Chariot. Yeah, do you hold back or do you move forward? Well, duh, right? It's in your hopes and fears too, is that you're afraid you're going to hold back. But you can choose to move forward. You've done this transformation. All right, tell me about the transformation. What's the Death card about? And the surrounding energy. Six of Wands. It's a card of success, achievement, recognition. Ace of Swords. It's time for you to recognize your success. It's time to recognize give yourself credit for what you've done so far, how far you've come. Six of Wands, Ace of Swords. You've transformed. And that's the truth. You are so much further ahead than you think you are. So the hopes and fears is this Four of Pentacles. You're afraid if you hold on too tight that things are going to end. Yeah, you got the Tower, the Seven of Wands. What other card popped out? And the Knight of Swords. To clarify, wow, these cards are all falling off here, aren't they? To clarify the Swords is a risky card. It's like no risk, no reward. So you hold your boundaries against the impulsiveness of yourself, but you don't hold on too tight either. You find that balance using the Seven of Wands so that you don't create a tower moment for yourself. I mean, you can't keep going on this way. That's what the Tower is. I mean, if you don't go ahead and start moving forward, the Tower is going to come in and make you. There was the Judgment card. So you can either loosen the reins on your own, or Spirit's going to come in and do it for you. So, you know, that's where you need to gain your new perspective. So we've got your outcome as the Page of Pentacles. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles for the collective. Keeping your eye on what's important. Staying focused on what's important. Page of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands. You're almost there. You're almost there. Stay focused on what's important. You're almost there. Nine of Wands, 10 of Wands. Almost there. Keep your eye on the prize. But yeah, seriously, like, loosen your grip. It's going to be okay. You know, you've come through hardship and loss. You've learned how to listen to your higher self. You've learned the lessons and move forward to calmer waters. Recognize how far you've come. Yeah, there's the Death card again. You've transformed. And you've got a new beginning. What was this again? So take the leap of faith. Right. Get a new perspective. Take the leap of faith. You've transformed. Things ended that you needed to have ended. And this is what you need to gain a new perspective on. The Hangman just came out. That's beautiful. Eight of Pentacles. All right. Well, that's what I have for you. I'm going to leave it there. I hope this was helpful. If you did find messages in here that resonated, I would be grateful if you would like the video or make a comment down below to let me know how it fits with your story at this time. If you resonate with my vibe, please subscribe. You like my vibe? Please subscribe. I mean, that's goofy, I know, but whatever. Anyway, that's all I got for you. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.